Y'all check this out. There's this video of this white man punching this black woman out in Brooklyn. It went viral last week, and come to find out, he's an investment banker, and his information is all over the internet. So I love when I see these types of things. Not when I see these things happen, but when I see these things happen, and the person's identity and their profession is exposed, and you know, some other consequences happen to them outside of just potentially, you know, getting charges that are later dropped, right? Let's take a look at this. It's Ricky Rich with Black Primacy. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your notifications.
We're going to start with that brutal punch sparking outrage in Brooklyn tonight. That woman knocked to the ground by a man who says her group threw some type of liquid at him.
And tonight, that woman is speaking only with News 4. The attack was recorded in this cell phone video. We don't see what happened before the punch. That man has been identified as Jonathan K. by his employer, an investment banking firm who lives in the neighborhood. The attack happened at the corner of 5th Avenue and 3rd Street in Park Slope Saturday night, just hours after Brooklyn's Pride Parade had wrapped up. News 4's Jessica Cunnington is live there now. And Jess, you have an exclusive interview with the woman that man punched. What is she telling you?
Gilma, Adam, she is telling her story. She is speaking out while her nose is broken in 4 places, she says. She's in a lot of pain still, but she's speaking up and speaking out to make sure that this doesn't happen to anyone else. Oh my God. It is shocking video of a man punching a woman in the face in Park Slope, Brooklyn, Saturday night, now viewed 14 million times on social media.
He was literally a tornado of violence.
Micah P. is the woman who took the blow. She's speaking exclusively with...
Real quick, the comments in this video, by the way, people didn't believe her. Maybe she might have been exaggerating a little bit, maybe, but I believed everything she's about to say. Look, you can see people. I don't believe her. Self-defense. She threw liquid on him, which it wasn't. It was. He claimed that there was liquid thrown on him. He did have liquid on him, but I mean, that wasn't really confirmed that she did. It says she did not file a police report because her group was at fault. Like, people, someone says she's making things up left and right. Like, people don't believe her story. Maybe I'm just gullible. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let's hear what you got to say.
News 4, now with a broken nose. It happened Saturday night after the annual Brooklyn Pride Parade around 10:30 p.m. near the corner of 5th Avenue and 3rd Street. In the video, Jonathan K., identified by his employer Moelis, a global investment banking firm, is seen hurling the punch, knocking her to the ground. As he walks away, he's heard telling onlookers, "She threw something all over me." The back of his jacket, wet. The 10-second video does not show what led up to that punch. Micah says it started when Kay walked by her group of friends outside the cafe as they waited for other friends. They had spent the day at the Pride Festival.
When we saw him walk by, we immediately kind of just turned to each other and we're like, don't engage with that guy. He seems drunk or unhinged or something. Like, he seemed very angry when he walked by. And then we heard him say, what a bunch of useful idiots. He got about halfway down the block and I turned around and I just said, what did you say? And he turned back around and just started rushing us. And as he's coming at us, I had just a bottle of water on me and I literally just splashed the water at him.
She says then it was chaos, that he shoved multiple people in the group, all in a span of a couple of minutes.
So she does say she splashed the water on him. Story to me is plausible. I don't see why so many people. I'm missing something. I don't know.
minutes.
One of our other friends just literally was just like, get off of them, you know. He jumps up, runs after that person, grabs their vest. They slipped out of their vest to get away from him, and he fell face first into the concrete and scraping his ankle. Jumping up, because we stopped, one person even asked, one of the people he shoved over was like, are you okay? He jumps up, shoves another person, shoves my friend onto the ground when they hurt their arm, and then turns to me, and that's when the video kicks in, and you can see him just clock me.
We reached out to Kay multiple times. A spokesperson for Moelis tells News 4, we are aware that one of our employees was involved in a serious incident in Brooklyn on June 8th. We take this matter very seriously, and this employee is on leave as we continue to conduct our investigation. That spokesperson confirming the employee is Kay. Yesterday afternoon, we received an email from someone saying they're managing communications for Kay and referred us to an article in the Daily Mail which described the group as the aggressors, that anti-Semitic slurs were used, liquids were thrown at him, and he was left with a bloody ankle.
There was nothing. No slurs were said whatsoever. We didn't get a chance to even get...
That part I don't think I believe too much. Okay, I don't believe that there were slurs being thrown out. I mean, you're correct me if I'm wrong, right? But I believe she said that this parade that they were at was a LGBTQ parade and also some Juneteenth activity going on. So you got these this group of individuals that are the subject of racial slurs and all these other types of bigotry, now going to throw that same energy at this person unprovoked, seemingly. Now there are racist, there are racist black folks, or should I say, there is bigotry in other groups that are hated, right? So I know that there are, black folks that are racist and bigots, and there are, people in the LGBTQ community that are, racist and bigots as well. But I'm just talking from a holistic perspective. I highly doubt that they were throwing any slurs at him, unless he threw slurs at them first, and then I've seen that happen a lot, right? But I highly doubt that he was just walking down the street and they just started throwing slurs at him. Let's see what else you got to say before I finish my comment.
Get a read of him. He was enraged and terrifying. He was a big, strange man who just ran up on us and like started swinging almost immediately. There was no conversation.
The NYPD is aware of the video but has no report on file for this incident. Micah says she does not have faith in the NYPD. She doesn't plan on filing one. She tells me she doesn't want jail to be involved.
My lawyer and I can discuss, how we're going to move forward. I want this man to be held accountable for the harm he's done on his community and on the members of my friend group. So I want him to be a better person after this. I want him to take anger management. I want him to get therapy. I want him to not be in a position of power until he is able to be a better member of community.
Again, we followed up with Kay's representatives yesterday, again today, and we received no comment on this. It has been very quiet here outside of his home in Park Slope, but this incident, this video, has rocked this neighborhood. In Park Slope, I'm Jessica Cunnington, News 4 New York.
Y'all let me know what y'all think. The last comment was a little, I don't really think that, oh no, it is, that's a little strange in itself. I think there's a lot of stuff going on in this whole encounter. That's a little strange that you don't want to, press charges. The way that he hit her. First of all, he's a sucker for hitting a woman like that. He hit her like, and you can't ever tell a person how to react, especially if they're being attacked, right? But if the exchange went the way she said it, he's a sucker for hitting her like that. But I don't know. I still believe most of what she said. If I were to guess, and I'm just gonna guess, not saying that this is fact, right? Not even saying that I believe that this happened, because I don't know anything really. It just, the whole situation with limited video just seems off. But if I were to guess, they were probably out partying, celebrating those demographics that I mentioned earlier, and he is not a fan of either one of those demographics. Right? He probably lives in that area, and he probably was like, I do not want to see this pride parade and these Juneteenth t-shirts walking around. And it probably annoyed the hell out of him. And he probably made some sort of comment that they then got rowdy with him on. And then that's where I believe it all began. Or that's how I can see it all beginning and getting started. Everything after that, I have no idea. I don't think anybody does, other than the people that were there. But that's kind of how I see. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Am I tripping? Right? Again, everybody in the comments thinks that she was lying. Like she was just completely lying. I don't think she was lying. I think she was exaggerating a little bit, and but I think she told what really happened. Y'all let me know what y'all think. It's Ricky Rich for Black Primacy. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your notifications.